The man was shocked to see his girlfriend walking arm in arm with an older man, laughing as they entered a villa and pulled the curtains shut. Heartbroken, he mistakenly believed that she had betrayed him for money, so he chose to leave without saying goodbye. 3 years passed in the blink of an eye, and the two unexpectedly reunited at a class reunion. Seeing the man standing before her, the girl tried her best to suppress the emotions surging in her heart, but he completely ignored her. Just as she turned to leave, feeling disappointed, the man finally looked back at her. As she stepped outside and stared at her phone wallpaper, one that she had never changed, she suddenly felt a sense of unfamiliarity. But at that moment, the man appeared before her again. As he was about to leave, the girl stopped him, demanding an explanation for why he had disappeared without a word 3 years ago. Without hesitation, he coldly replied that he had simply gotten bored and didn't want her to cling to him. Every word he said pierced the girl's heart like a dagger. Little did he know that the memory of 3 years ago had been tormenting him just as much. For every single day of those 3 years, he could never forget that scene. After cruelly humiliating the girl, he turned to leave. The next day, the girl was assigned to receive an important client at work. To her surprise, the client was none other than the man she once loved. When he noticed the intern badge hanging around her neck, he immediately mocked her, sarcastically pointing out how she had made no progress in the past 3 years, while boasting about his own success. At that moment, another intern walked by, and the man wasted no time grabbing her hand and introducing her as his new girlfriend. Hearing this, the girl felt utterly hopeless, as if the past 3 years had been nothing but a joke. Before she could even process her emotions, the supervisor stormed over, fearing that she had offended the major client, and began scolding her harshly. Seeing this, the man coldly stated that he would sign the contract, but only on one condition: the girl had to be fully responsible for it. After saying this, he held his new girlfriend's hand and walked away. The girl stood frozen for a moment before chasing after him, demanding to know why he wouldn't just let her go. The man simply replied that he had yet to get over his hatred. He wanted her to experience the same agony of betrayal that he had felt.